Hello. Hi, Melissa. Uh, can we please spotlight the interpreter here? Yeah. Okay. So I guess we should wait because there are more persons who are going to be a part of the session. So we can wait around 5 minutes.
Are we ready? I think we will give it just 2 more minutes. So I think we are ready to start. So why do you think we have a deaf interpreter with us today? We have an interpreter working from ISL to ASL because we have a person, and I think it's really amazing for me to see ISL and ASL. It may be a little confusing, but okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Melissa, for joining. We do have sign language interpreters to provide access between ASL and ISL. So can we start with our introduction? So I am Misha. I work with Deaf Women too. And thank you so much, Melissa, for accepting our invitation. So why not you give us a short introduction? Hello, everyone. I'm Melissa Elmira Yingst. This is my sign name. I in New York City. Thank you so much, Melissa. It was beautiful. So we will have your presentation, and then we'll keep some time for questions. So requesting all the deaf participants to hold on to their questions till Melissa finishes her presentation. So some of the questions which you all have, I hope uh, already will be answered during the presentation. So I think I'm okay with, stopping my presentation for a bit and taking the questions, or how would you like to do? So Misha says that it's best if you go through your entire length of the presentation and then we take the questions. I'm curious, how many of you know about body positivity? So you can put it in the comments. Yes, if you know, and no, if you do not. There was a request to sign the question again. Melissa asked, how many of you participants know about body positivity? So you can answer in the chat with a yes and no. What I really want to do is actually see all your beautiful faces. I'm curious to know all of you. Say hello to everyone. So can all of you turn on your videos, please? Let me see all your faces. Yes, please. Too many people have their videos turned off. Let's turn on those videos. Hi, everyone. If you don't want, it's okay. I don't want to force you, but I would love to see all of your faces. Perfect. Okay, I will go ahead with my presentation now. I will need to share my screen, so kindly give me co-host access or sharing rights. So for me to share, I think I need host access, which I think I have now. Maybe you can make me co-host. Oh, already done? Oh yeah, perfect. So can you all see my the PPT? Okay then. I notice that there is a kind of an issue, because if I make a full screen out of this, I am unable to, or you guys are unable to see the PPT. Can you see the picture? Ah, interesting. I don't know why that's happening. Can you see now? Okay, fine. So we will not go into slideshow mode and leave it just like this. So yeah, that's the topic of my presentation. Love your body and love your body every day, all the time. But do you do that? Honestly, no, you can't, because you have ups and downs, and you're still going through, a lot of things. Maybe you're chubby, you're fat, but it's natural. You have to be connected. You have to love who you are, and I will take you through, uh, you know, more concepts where we talk about body positivity and also body negativity.
Saurabh, do you want me to switch?
I need the sounds to be switched off. So if you can have co-host given to us, then we can do it ourselves. Do we have co-host?
No, I guess I will just share my video and
Okay, we continue. So that's my grandfather you see in the picture. I remember when I was a young girl, my grandmother was already she was very okay with me, and she wanted me to eat. She always wanted me to eat, and I uh, was like, no, I don't want to eat. But she was like, no, finish your food, do it quick. And I used to wonder that if I finish the food, all of it, will I become fat? But they said that no, you have to ensure. She was very particular about cleanliness, about the way I looked.
Mummy,
uh,
mummy.
So, you know, uh, I was very, very conscious about this, and I used to take a lot of efforts. So even if my dresses or my tops or anything were low, she would ensure that no, none of it was visible, and I was wearing something which ensured that my cleavage or the chest was not very visible. But I was someone who loved fashion, and my grandmother, on the other hand, always had a lot of advice for me and ensured that I was dressed appropriately, culturally appropriately. So growing up, she took a lot of interest in how I looked. Now, the next picture. I always loved going to different places. So, when we were in kindergarten, class 1, class 2, I may be 6 years or 7 years old, or maybe 9 years old at that time. So as I grew up, I was different than others. I was quite strong. And during the physical education classes, you know, Prachi, can you please request the host to give us co-host so that we can also
I
ensure we can,
I actually texted and dropped the chat also, like,
because
but
this
they are
is
not.
I'm unable to focus.
Yes.
So
No
I was
one is
very young at
actually.
that time,
Sorry.
and I was, you know, uh, compared to other people, I didn't, I was, you know, uh, more sturdier and heavier than the other people. When I reached class 10th, 11th, and 12th, ensured that I went to the gym and exercised. So they have like dance uh, classes, and so I had a dance, and I wanted a beautiful dress. So 2 to 3 weeks, I wouldn't eat and exercised every day just to look good and just so that I would fit that dress. And I remember that time, I didn't know that this is not a healthy process. And I thought that looking thin means looking good. And I remember when I finished college and I went to California, Los Angeles, and that was the time everyone in Los Angeles, everyone wanted to become famous, they wanted to become dancers. And I, on the other hand, was very, very careful. For a long, long time, I ensured that I would be, uh, you know, very, very conscious because I was not a blonde, I didn't have blue eyes, I was not a California LA girl. But then when I moved to New York City, where I am now, so wow, New York is a place which has a lot of diversity. People from different regions, black people. I mean, there's a lot of diversity. So finally, I realized that I am beautiful. So New York City is where I started feeling proud of myself, and I believe that I am beautiful. I don't need to follow the standard, and I don't need to be like them. There's someone raising their hand.
Just a minute. Here is Misha and requesting you to just sign a bit slowly so that everyone can get the information much well. Thank you. We can switch, Soren.
Yeah, sure.
So I understood that, yeah, that is really important to know about our body and how it goes. In the New York City, I remember I was so shivering, I was scared. I was little conscious and very sad about all the things going on in my mind. So I was about to just get skinny because many other people who were around me, they were so skinny, they were quite beautiful. And then I thought that I really don't like this, the thinking, what people used to think about their body types and everything. So what we people used to think, that is really like quite different. We need to think about ourselves as well because the outer beauty doesn't matter a lot. So, all right. So, what happened? I tried to do. I got ill and just took some medications. Like, for example, what I took, I was really shocked to know that it was a bit difficult for me that with the medicines and what the inner system of my body was requesting, but still I was so positive. I was trying to make a balance, and I was just trying to know everything. I would try to grasp everything what is around me, what the people are saying me. And with the meantime, like, I was juggling up with my emotions, and I just thought to accept myself, whatever I am. If I get overweight, or it's like a kind of life stages, with the body types. With the exercise, I tried that I could reduce my weight, I can be skinny or something. But yes, I don't deny this that I will stop my exercising and everything. I did that as well. But with the time, when I saw like other people as well who were thinking about, sorry, could you repeat? On the social media, I was saying about the social media that I saw many videos related to this. There were a few people talking about the body positivity and something which I really loved. And I thought that, yes, this is what I wanted to know. And when people just triggered me that, yes, you are this, why you're thinking like that or something, I tried on the red carpet, where the fashion icons or the actress, everyone walks around through the red carpet. I just saw about them, and in their in those interviews, I saw that those people were saying on the social media or something that you're fatty, this is your body type, you're overweighted, and something like that. But I see myself as so beautiful. So I'm really proud of that. I know what I am. But the other people who were around me, I feel that this is a natural phenomena. That we all are naturally, this is a natural beauty. And when I see the negativity or something around me, definitely I will lose my confidence. But still, so honestly, I didn't found my answer yet. I can say that I'm not 100% accurate or something, but still, people are just sharing their negativity or negative points towards me. It's a bit confusing for me, but still, I see myself that what is important for me. Is my body that much important? I'm really honest with myself. And this is what body positivity means to me. And then when I see people around me and their experiences, somehow I can relate their experience as well, that in their terms also they feel that positivity is quite similar, and we don't have that much issues related to body. And this is how I went further in my life with the positivity. You can see the picture here. So here in the picture, this is from the Instagram. See how fashionable I look, and this is how the person says that, oh, your boobs are so big, and people used to make fun. But what's that? Like, why these comments are there? How those people are really looking into my problems? That's me. So what is what can be the thing that you're searching upon me? You can see yourself. And I really feel hurt, like how the people react, But the near and dear ones, when I see their experiences, and or they say that, oh, my boobs are big, I'm not that much beautiful or something, I really don't care. I just stop them and I don't give a thought on them. So size doesn't matter, of whatever size you are. So in the COVID, I thought to like maintain my weight or something. I did exercises. I felt it was quite difficult, in the COVID, in the pandemic situations, it was really difficult for everyone to stay healthy. But in those times, I tried to exercise, and this is what helped me. I really felt well, and the mental health was also good in those times, and my concerns, my issues were sorted out. And this is what I looked upon the people around me, and I thought that this will really help me in coming up with my anxiety issues. And we can be, we can take care of ourselves. What people think, everyone have different opinions, but still I will say you're beautiful. And yes, in my terms, I'm beautiful. Secondly, like, you can look fresh, you can look beautiful. And when everyone, like, once I thought about myself, then everyone were complimenting me. And when people ask me that you can reduce your weight, so I denied them that if I am beautiful, and that makes me beautiful, happy, and you can be happy with my figure, what I am with. So just concentrate about like what I look rather on my overweight or something. Mm. So see, when you look at child or someone, you can see that the child is cute or the woman is beautiful. In the same way, you can look towards me as well. And we all are beautiful, and we are strong enough to maintain our, mental balance, or we can think that just body positivity is enough for us. On the other hand, when we talk about the body positivity concept, so how this means, so this is not at all related just to the sizes. We have different skin tones, we have variations in our body, in our skin, some have some smooth skin, few have other texture in their skin, and this is how everyone have diversity. And this is what the example is for the diversity. And it doesn't matter that woman wants to be skinny, and also some are who don't want it. Let me show the pictures and also the terms, both the terms. Here you can see how does it started, like the body positivity, who started this. When we accept ourselves, our skin tone, our sizes, or this is what means as body positivity, when we are confident with our body. And when people try to see that they're skinny, they are overweighted, and whether there may be some diseases, like maybe they are dealing with some, diabetes, or maybe blood pressure problems, that is the reason. Or also a few people think that if we are overweighted, there may be some kind of diseases in us. So it's not like that. So this is really fun for me when I look for my beauty, and I look that the figure specifically is not that much important. I feel that I should carry on my activities, whatever I wanted to do. I wanted to roam somewhere, I wanted to visit a few people. So that's my natural beauty, this is how I look. And I love myself. I love doing fashionable, you know I love to wear some fashionable attires. And I wanted to just prefer what I like, rather what people used to say me that this will suit you or that will suit you. On Instagram, I just scrolled up many stories where people talking about body positivity and something regarding it. So there was a term neutral, and I wanted to know more about it. I was curious, and then I understood. So there was a term neutrality. So I hope everyone can read this. Just a minute. Can you please explain further about this? Yeah, I'm going to explain this. So body neutrality, we love accepting ourselves. And when we look forward for toxic positivity, and it's like, I'm okay being with me. And whether this depends on the people's experience, that how their life goes. And we can't say that yes, on daily basis we are really good, we are looking beautiful and everything. So I was really, I was conscious that am I beautiful, am I overweighted or something. But still, this is how my mood swings were. I was thinking so randomly, I couldn't concentrate that my body is good, or should I lose my weight or something. So I did a lot. I was meditating and I love to do it. Yoga. I love to do yoga. I love to exercise. That how our body postures are made during the yoga practices, and something stretching our body moves. So this term, neutrality, is something, a new term, I can say. This is a new term. And also when we talk about positivity, and we can't just leave this term, we can just think about the positivity, and also we can find many changes in our body. So that's okay. So you can read this English sentence, and what it says, So there is a dark woman. So woman, mostly everyone says that a fair woman can be a good one. She's a bit kind of strong or something. On the Instagram, I found this, that body positivity is irrespective to the our skin tone, our color tone of skin. Even if we are dark, even if we do have a swaggy skin or something, even if we talk about some geographical areas where people, they have their own skin type and their own attires, and people really appreciate them. That's really nice. And people used to encourage them that, yes, you can move on. And whereas when we talk about some other skin tone people, so there are still some, people who used to think. I have one more PPT, and I guess everyone can read it, and I will share this PPT among all, so everyone can know about body positivity. So this is the first woman. Sorry, this was the woman who shared.
So basically, women of color are the people who started body positivity. So hashtag me too, if you would remember, many women finally opened up that they finished experiencing discrimination, sexual harassment. And fair women, think that it's the white women who started body positivity. But it was black women. So it was S. Burke, but people, you know, think that it's the hashtag Me Too movement was actually started by a woman of color, but people think it's the white celebrity women. So the movement really came from people of color, you know. They started it, but the white women corrupted it and they took all the limelight. So this is something for you all to know. And remember that this is something on Instagram which we have. So there are many, many people I meet and talk to who are overweight, uh, but still, they wear what they want to wear and they look beautiful wearing what they want to wear. And but the thing is, we don't see so much of visibility from them. So what I thought of doing is, why not take all these women, collaborate with them, and have them use my platform. So I got so many invites. There were so many people who were excited to join Love Your Body collaboration, and people above 40 or how so many, whatsoever was their age. So I started collecting their videos, and guess what? I didn't get many videos because the deaf community is a very small community. Things, you know, yeah, they get places very soon. But then, what the film is, I will be able to show it on YouTube too. So let me try. So there it is. In case you don't see the video clearly, I have shared the link so that you can see it on your own later whenever you have time. Just give me 1 second. So can you see the video? So first I show what is the wrong part. So would you like to watch it now? Because the video is freezing. Is it still freezing? Is it better now? So link has already been shared. Everyone can watch it later on their own. So should we go ahead? So I don't want to interfere with the question and answer time. So there were a lot of deaf women. There's some transgender women as well. And my heart goes out to them because they're so beautiful, sharing their experiences. All of them feel good. They're positive about the way they look. And these videos make me proud. So going through this experience makes me feel that I really want to do this again. So to summarize, body positivity and my journey has been great. But that's not the end of it. It is an ongoing process. We have to keep on working on it, keep on learning, keep on reaching out for inspirational stories, inspirational people, encouraging all the, different people to ensure that they love themselves. You're beautiful, no matter how you look. Everyone is different and everyone is beautiful in their own way. So that's it. I am now ready for the questions. Can we also spotlight Bilal? So Misha, yes, please bring ahead the questions. I'm ready for the questions. So the thing is, some of the questions, I mean, I'm sure people already, their answers were done. But yes, I'm sure there are some questions which remain. So I'll start. Body positivity and body negativity. What is the difference between the two? So what is the difference between body negativity and positivity? So negativity means looking at yourself as an ugly person, thinking being fat is wrong, then all these negative feelings, and thinking that I can't do this, I can't do that, criticizing yourself. And positivity means that I'm okay the way I am, and I'm perfect the way I am. I'm strong. It's my body. I can do whatever I want. So that's the difference. And positivity means looking at your own self with love, irrespective of the way I look. It's my body. I'm strong. I'm flexible. I can do whatever I want. And I can look good. I can wear whatever makes me happy and makes me beautiful. Some women feel beautiful, wearing earrings and stuff like that, like I do, wearing lipstick, wearing a hat, and so many different things, whatever makes you look good. So, yeah. Thank you. Next question is body positivity. But, many people think that it's only related to being fat, and only fat people can, be part of the body positivity movement, and they won't have other people who are slim or thin. They don't want to be part of that movement. So, is that how it works? No, that's not how it is. Body positivity as a movement, it's open for all people, irrespective of the size, irrespective of the color of your eyes, irrespective of how, you look. If you have, different kind of colors or patches on your skin, there are girls who have Usher syndrome, and there are different kind of body shapes and sizes. There are people who are extremely thin or skinny. So body positivity can include people of all sizes, colors, and we know that everyone is beautiful, everybody is strong, and has so many things to offer. So I have a mug made by a deaf person. So that's the lipstick. That's the different color. You can see how, people with vitiligo and different color of the skin, fair, dark, patches on your skin, whatever it is, doesn't matter. Thank you so much. Really liked your answer. And I want to share another doubt that people who are fat, they will say, "Oh, you're so cute. You're like a doll." And sometimes we feel that sometimes they would pull their cheeks, make it chubby, chubby, say, "Oh, chubby cheek," and they would say, "Oh, you look like a doll." But are those words good, or they're more of an insult? They'll say you're cute, you look like a doll, and they would also say that you're fat, you're ready to be a mom, it's good for you. So my grandmother, Melissa here, she also said, "Oh, you're a doll." She said that to me too. And I loved my grandmother, and she loved me a lot, doted on me, took care. And she actually, didn't know. And even I didn't know. But now, when I started learning about it, and when you want to give body positivity comments, it doesn't have to connect with how you look. You can say, "I love your earrings," which is fine. And there can be different kinds of comments. And, you know,
So see, we can see that they're quite confident, and I too see like that. And I wanted to make people to see in a different perspective and should not compliment or should say in other words, like you have to look towards the person qualities, like what skills the person have or something regarding that. That is the important thing, we have to look in in the persons. All right, thank you so much, Melissa. And we can see few people raising their queries, so I will request to pen to spotlight the person who have the queries. So we have Vishak here. Hey, Vishak. Yes, I'm questioning to you. Sorry, I'm marking to you what you wanted to ask. So people used to say me that I look quite like a woman or something. And sorry, I didn't get it.
Yeah, so a lot of people, the way they look, way I behave, they used to say, look like a woman. Why don't you go into, go to a parlor or get a job somewhere like that? So do you think, I mean, what do I do with these kind of perspectives? I mean, if I'm thin, do I look like a weak person? Does it make me look like, I mean, does it make me a woman?
See, nothing matters. You are a person in yourself, and no one can stop you. Or like they are just they can just share their views, but nothing matters. Whether what the gender they have. So it's fine. No one can just tell you that you look like a woman or you look like a man or anything. Just forget the categories, and we can bring the change. So we have a diverse community, and everyone can say anything. So just forget it. So, so we are just human, Don't listen them. Just ignore them, I can say. And just be confident. What is your name? I'm Vishak. So it's okay. Just ignore the term of gender and just give your name that, see, I'm Vishak. And that's fine. You can just be confident within yourself. And that is the foremost thing. Thank you. Hello. I have seen you before when you came to the India. I guess in NAD meeting. I hope you came here. You came to India in Delhi. You came to Delhi for a meeting. You never came. Oh, okay. I thought there was someone who just looked like you. All right, thank you. So I just saw your presentation and I really agree to this that what body positivity is really, but I have one question. If we are fat, or if we are skinny or thin, so it's really difficult, like what benefits we can have being overweighted or being thin. No, there is no difference I can see. What the thing is that we have to be, we should have a good body. We should be healthy, not like a tireful person or just having some health issues, or any person who is just keeping on eating something, or just lazy kind of person. Just ignore those terms. You have to be fit. You can do exercise, and that should be the foremost thing. You can think about your body. So, in the same manner, it goes for the thin persons, We should be healthy. That is the important thing I wanted to say. If we are thin, then the person should do a lot of exercise and should follow a routine. So, whether if we are fat or thin, there is no kind of advantage or disadvantage being this. Okay. So, one more thing. So the women, whether they are young, so I was talking about hips on the backside of our body, the hips. So few people have a good posture of the hips, or the figure is quite good. Yeah. And when we see a thin person, there is no hips we can find around their body. So what do you think about this? So this is a social perspective, and also I wanted to share one thing, that remember, don't hear from the person's perspective, or the movies what we see around, or on the social media what we see, that what a beautiful picture someone has, or a beautiful figure someone has. So that's a just point of a social media. But what attire we used to carry, or what body postures we have, or the body figures. If I'm fat, I can, I can wear loose clothes so that I can cover my hips and I don't want it to show it. But in reality, that's a natural thing. You can just cover them up, whatever you feel like. And this is a natural thing, You can't just, this is our body. Why do you wanted to wear some loose clothes, or you wanted to wear tight clothes or something? That doesn't matter. Okay, I really just agree to this thing what you said. Saurav, she's signing an ASL. If you can support me.
Sure. So what is more important, that you have to take care of yourself, keep your health, and sustain good health. Absolutely. I'm definitely going to keep in touch and hope you come to India.
Thank you. I'm really happy to see you. Oh, hi. Thank you. So that's a good amount of information we got today. So whatever you said, for the exercise, and we should take care of ourselves. But what if we are fainting, or if I'm getting more weak because of the exercise or something?
BP, blood pressure.
And doctor asked us to maintain our our size, or our weight, so that we can take care of our health. So how we can just take care between these two thoughts, that if we are ill, so how we can deal with it?
So I was not confident of myself. I went to the doctor, so I decided that I will work and at the same time also go to the gym. But it really impacted my body. I started, my mental health, as well as I was feeling dizzy, etc. So I went to the doctor and asked them if it's a problem with food or something like that. So my goal was to actually work on my body, but I'm struggling. So what do I do?
So yeah, it's difficult. So you have to see yourself, what your body needs, what you have to take care, like your food routine or something. So firstly, you have to look towards yourself, that what makes you happy. You should be happy, anything you can do which is good for you. And there are many points. which are important.
But the
For
priority,
me,
we won't say right or wrong. You don't have to skip the food or take it off the table. But all people have different kinds of problems. And if I say that if you eat only vegetarian food, maybe some people say that you also have to eat some meat. Some bodies require meat. Some people eat only vegetarian food. So you have to prioritize for yourself and follow that plan.
all right, thank you. Hello, Ashia. Hi, nice to
ये
meet
सब
you.
बोलते भी हैं सब आप लोग नहीं इनका बैटर जो बोलते हैं
Can you mute, please?
बोल रही है
Yeah, I'll do.
देखो दिखती
I wanted to ask you that, parents mostly says that you have to wear these kind of clothes with full sleeves or half sleeves or something like that. They have opinions. So how we can solve this, this issues? How we can come up with this? If you can say something. See, it's about culture, what I can say more, but maybe that may be a family tradition that they are controlling according to that, and they wanted that their child should be in that particular path. So it's also kind of your decision. In the Muslim, when we talk about Muslim community, they wear hijab, and that's their tradition, and we totally respect them, and we can't interfere. But in your perspective, I say that what you want, you can go ahead with this. Do you want that your father can control you or something? You can just say, like, that will be better if you as a woman, or you can ask with your friends, your colleagues, and you can just say that, see, this is how it goes, and it's okay, this is your decision, that what is the attire you wanted to wear. You just have to be, you have to be cooperative with the family as well. One more thing I wanted to add, um my family also pressurized me to wear suit, and I'm really not comfortable. Are you saying about your home, like about your family? Yes. See, in India, there are many women associations or group of women um, who can support you with this, and you can discuss with them, and you can interact with your family members so that they can change their perspective towards this. They can change their thoughts, that you can actually ask your parents for this. I don't say here that you can raise a lot of voice regarding this. There is also some, your family must be thinking something else. So just ask with other people as well so that they can support you. And you can be with other women for this. So, see, I wanted to take my decision, and that's really nice. I don't want it to be controlled by someone else, and they really don't get this. Oh, my dear, how can I say like how to solve? Um, I really want that I can be a magician so that I can just raise all the troubles or issues what you're facing. But you can ask with other people around you and you can take their help. There are many resources where you can just discuss around the people and they can support. All right, thank you so much. So can someone spotlight? Where is all right? Hello. So I have seen your presentation and that was really quite good and I got it completely. One question I have for you. There are many people who have a habit. I'm talking about habit. This is designed for habit. Yeah. So what the habit is, they can't easily accept the things. So for example, when we take a selfie and you can mark some other filters, just let me show you. Wait a minute. Can you see this? So see, this is how I want that people can change their, whatever they like, they can choose their filters. So what is your view on this?
See, it also depends that, if your skin tone, if if you work with the brightness, increase the light and all, it's okay. But if you're editing your characteristics, like your eyes, your lips, making them look puffy or something like that, that is not exactly cool, isn't it? So if you follow my Instagram handle, you would get to see lot of my stories, a lot of my posts. I never edit my pictures because it's important to show your real self, the way you are. At the same time, people might, you know, they have these different kind of filters, which is okay, the part of, having fun with kids and all of that. But you as an individual, uh, you know, manipulating how you look using various kind of, because Instagram, there are so many filters and filters themselves are fake, right? So what do you want? You want to show the way you really look, or you want to use uh, a filter which is already fake? Because I always prefer my real self, which is 100 times better than something which makes you look good but is fake. So compared to that, your real self is much better, isn't it? Of course, I completely agree. So my second question is that India, is a place of habits and customs. So many people in India, so for example, I am fair or white, and other people from India think I am a foreigner. And that's not the case. I am Indian. The kind of habit, which they have, like using powder, they would use powder and put it on your face, put it on their face to make themselves look fairer. So, what is your message to these people? So, for example, what I do is that I am, for example, a Spanish person. I have light brown skin. I'm actually a Latino from South America. But I am, there are a lot of people think that I am still fairer as compared to other people from Latin America. But irrespective, the experiences of people who have darker skin and me having lighter skin tone, I still, want people to accept how they look, accept the skin they are in. So in the mirror, when you look at yourself, that is the real you. Yeah, you have to accept the real you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hope to see you in India one day, and hope to see you present in India. Really, really happy to meet you. Of course, definitely. Sure. I'm, I hope I can come to India sometime. Hello, I'm Kajal. It's a beautiful lecture. Learned a lot. So, I would like to share my experience with my family and, people like my relatives and people back home in my village. So, when my mom, they would give me a specific kind of a dress, and, during wedding, you would know this specific kind of dress you have to wear. But my nani, that is my grandmother, she told me, no, you're not wearing this kind of a dress. That's a sin. You can't wear a sleeveless. You have to wear a dupatta or a suit. So I said that, why are you then, if you want me to wear a dupatta and all of that, why are you also not, fully covering your face? You should cover your head, right? So that is the answer which made her stop. The fact is that they don't like uh, sleeveless or any dress basically which is exposing any part of her body. So, they the thing is that that is not what I agree. And I have learned from both families. That is my family as well as my grandparents. But then I rejected both those kinds of any suggestions, and I decide for myself. The second thing is shorts. You know, uh, s- and this discomfort related to wearing shorts. And in other countries, it's not a problem, but in India, if a woman wears shorts, immediately they're like, "Oh, why are you wearing shorts? And they would immediately say, no, this is a foreign culture and Indian culture is very different. And you have to respect your own family. So it gets very difficult to say anything or, give a response to these people in these kind of situations. And they actually attach these kind of dresses. For example, any kind of sleeveless dresses and whatever looks sexy, they think that it is not Indian culture. It is Western culture coming into uh, India. But the thing is that, even Indian people, there are a lot of people who like wearing sleeveless dresses and shorts like that. But what happens is if the community or the society or the family keeps denying them and telling them what to wear and what not to wear, what do we do? So the first thing is time. Third thing, more education and letting people know. I mean, you have to expose them to more and more awareness. They need to learn. They need to have a broader mindset, of course. And then they need to start accepting that it's okay for people to wear whatever they want to wear. It's their decision, right? That's how it is. So I totally agree that, it is our decision to wear what we want to wear. One more issue is that, if we post some kind of a picture wearing these kind of dresses on social media, we really have to face a lot of detrimental consequences, a lot of negativity or shaming or bad comments. So what do you have to say for that? So I expect with more and more visibility, these negativity, it actually stems from the fact they themselves are not able to change. They are resistant to change and they blame other people. So you don't need to change them, right? It's their life. They decide howsoever they want to be. And you focus on the positive people and better ignore the negativity because that's what they want to do. Let them decide. So the thing is that, this repeated comments, bad comments, negativity is actually, it makes us sick. What do we do? So anyways, thank you for your presentation. It really broadens up our mindsets and really helps. Thank you so much. So believe in yourself, connect with yourself and accept yourself. There's one question. There's one girl. If we can take that. It's the last question of the day. And this is actually the last question, please. Hello. It was a great presentation. I really hope that you continue doing what you do, spread more awareness so that people change. It makes me really happy. My question is, my mother, insists that I have long hair, but I don't want to have long hair. I want to have short hair. I actually don't like keeping long hair. I want to get a haircut, and that is what makes me comfortable having short hair. But, they don't let me decide for myself. So can you give me any ideas? How can I respond to her? Prachi, are you there? Can you please take over?
Yes. So, this is a problem of the other person. Like, we can actually take support from other persons as well, because this is not easy, because she's our mother and we must respect her. So you can really look into yourself and take your decision further. Yeah, you're right, whatever you said, but my mother doesn't like the short hairs. And this is what, I really like that short hairs are really good on my face, and my friends even look even more beautiful when they have short hairs. But my mother is one who says that no, long hairs are quite good, but the short hairs doesn't suit you. So see, about your friends or your mother, you can just leave both the comments, like your mother's or your friends. Just think whatever you want. Thank you. All right. So this was our question and answer round. And now I really, I loved your session. It was perfect. And what I think that Deaf Women 2, the DWT, we will be soon sharing a video, okay, with you, along with you. So I hope you will be there. Yes, definitely I will answer with that. And this was really nice. And I have seen how Deaf Women 2 have worked with various ideas, and just keep up the spirit, Thank you so much. And we are done with today's program. And thank you to all the participants, and to, the sign language interpreters, Bilal, Sapan, Saurav, Prachi. Thank you so much. So we are done with today's session. And just before closing this session, I just wanted to share the feedback form among you all, so that you can share your feedback for today's session. So we are closing our session. Bye-bye. Thank you so much, everyone. Lots of love. And today's evening, all right. So I hope there is night. So good night, everyone. Bye-bye. So you can fill up the feedback form, please. Right now, you can fill up the form, please. After filling up the form, please leave this meeting. Link is here in the chat box. You can just click on the link and you can just fill it up, and then you can leave. Please hurry up, everyone. All right. Thank you, Sapan, Bilal. It was really nice to be with you. And how Deaf Women 2 is working, that's really nice. And